Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal week 7, as it'll be our visitors taking on our home team. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Their first play from scrimmage is a pickup of 13.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
When you look at this defense, they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
And, Stevie, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level.
And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. And they'll send out their punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. That's taken on the 25. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
And coming off of an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It's too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
36-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
50, Green,
and they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 14 yards and a Chicago first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Yellow, line. Come on, set.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
Set. Go get him. Black ball, ready.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Ready. Hut.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards, second down coming up. When you look at this defense, they come into play number 12 in the NFL against the run.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator, because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit. We're facing the #1 rushing team. They have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Ready?
Now a handoff running through the middle. And he'll fall forward to the 29-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
And this is going to come up well short as they stop them on 4th down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun. Foreman. And he can't escape, and down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. And on now is the punter, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at the 18. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The visitors' offense led by their running back headed out for the 2nd possession. And he's run well here the first half of the season, no doubt. You can see the graphic. NFL leader in rushing coming into the weekend. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. From the 31, here's a 2nd and 5.
Here's switch, yellow. 50, green, set.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Up, set. Black, 90, set.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Smith, red. Ready.
Here's a give up the middle. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 15 yards there for number 15.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Come on, set. Ready.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Down. Yellow, 22. Ready.
They'll drop the throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a pickup of 6. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter.
Here we go, set.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Ready.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. 1 yard and now no yards. Have them looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Ready, ready. Here's blue 32.
We're scoreless after 1. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go. Black, 95. Set.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt.
52 blue. Hut.
The play action fake, they'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
Black 4, switch, yellow. Set, hut.
Now a handoff running through the middle. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
Set, ready. Ready.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Come on, set. 10 black, steel, black. Hut.
On play action, they'll throw. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Foreman. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. 2nd down and 6 now from the 26.
2nd and 6. At the 26-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Foreman. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Purcell. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. From the 46, here's the 2nd down and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun. Foreman.
Certainly looked like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
It's now third down and 9 yards to go.
From the gun on third down. Foreman able to fight through one tackle. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Foreman. The hitter here, it's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Now a give, right side. Purcell. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. The extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. The Chicago offense set to get started. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 79 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
Ready.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
Blue
8.
check. 52 blue.
Here's a give up the middle. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17.
Down at the 17.
A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Check right.
1st down, Chicago.
Set. Ready. Hut.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Check
2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd
Here we
and
go.
9.
Set. Set.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. He will push his way down to about the 14. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Down. Ready.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown! From 13 yards out. And his guys have taken the lead.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed, way harder to cover than before.
Point after try forthcoming. And he he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that lines up a 7-play drive all told. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Back to throw. Foreman. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
That's another first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Ready.
Again, he'll drop the throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Here we go.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
Ready up.
3rd and 8.
Get up. 70 Lions.
Back to throw again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. 39 yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half.
95. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Ready, set. Down, field, black 40. Ready.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Touchdown, Chicago! A big play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And his guys are going to take the lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animating.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw now on first down.
Nice running throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route, complete. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And this one is right through. And that'll bring them back within 4.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
43.
And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play.
He's going to rifle one deep left side.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And this offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. And they've got the lead seeding. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
60 red, black swap. Ready.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Here we go. Here we go.
He'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They bring their punter out there now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And it's fielded at the 34.
A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return.
And that will come the offense as they take over.
Come on.
They'll start on the ground here on first down.
Through the middle of the field.
Touchdown, Chicago! A great play there with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year as they have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that gives them a 3-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
Ready, set.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
96 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Check, pink. Let's go now. Yellow, set.
Here's a give up the middle. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
They'll try and run for it.
And good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32.
32-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. First down.
So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. They'll get it to the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
First down, Chicago.
Here's a give up the middle. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Second and 10.
Opposite, green.
21-yard line.
Ready.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
At the 8-yard line.
Ready.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Taking it in from 7 yards away, as his guys are able to regain the lead.
Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. So that one a long 11-play drive. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Chicago offense set to get started. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. There's the stiff arm. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Purcell. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw. Foreman. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to throw. Foreman.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Off play action. Foreman under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
A 7-yard loss.
It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Foreman. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Gain of 7.
So they bring out their punter as he's on to punt for Chicago. And this works out well as it'll kick out of bounds at the 11-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. The big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably gotten some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game.
167 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Blue check. Set, ready.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
2nd and 6.
Smith red. Here we go. Set. 45. White. Set. Go.
Now a handoff running through the middle. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
Set. Hut.
3rd down.
Black. Hut.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. That good for 19 at a 1st down.
1st down, Chicago.
Check pitch. 10. Black swap. Ready.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
Hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
Opposite. Green. Let's go now. Yellow. Hut. Hut.
Here's a give up the middle. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Black 40.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. back now here on EA Sports as we're about ready to rock and roll for the fourth and final quarter. The offense on third down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
33, yellow, set.
They'll look to throw here. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And that'll bring up 4th down on a big sack with a loss of 5.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Here we go. Steal, yellow, 43. Cut.
Back to throw here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Looking to put a drive together.
The result of the play is a turnover on down.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Purcell. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. 35 yards. And his guys have taken the lead here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he returns this to the 22.
Now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
30, ready.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Now a 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Ready.
1st down, Chicago.
40, cut.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Check right.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Ready.
At the 33.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The 2nd down play, not much better than the 1st, just a gain of 1 there. 3rd down and 10.
Red. Set, ready. 33, yep, blue striker. Ready?
Back to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the 1st. 1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Here we go. Set.
They'll try and run for it. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain.
It's a turnover on downs.
Let's go now. Ready.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. 25 yards that time.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
In motion, the tight end. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard.
At the 5-yard line.
Alert, alert.
And now here's a carry heading left. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A 5-yard touchdown run. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. The extra point splits the uprights. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
2nd
set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
Yellow, 22.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try to get the ball back again.
Looking deep downfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. A huge play there for Chicago. 44 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Ready.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Now the first carry here for the running back. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And his guys have made this a 1-score game now. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Visitors 35.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
To number 26. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
19-18.
Operating from the gun. Foreman. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
At the 31-yard line.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get this to about the 34. A gain of just 3. Big play looming here. This is 3rd and 7 with a crowd on their feet.
Here we go.
They're going to look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, the they saw him break out on third down. Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Well, the defense circling now, 4th down and 7.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
33, yellow. Ready?
Now a handoff running through the middle.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position now more than ever is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go, set. 45.
Here's a give up the middle. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Down, quick, yellow, red, 38. Set.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Set, hut. Yellow, hut.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15.
Now 2nd down and a few inches.
Ready.
2nd and inches.
Set.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And he's going to be down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
Here we go, 1st and goal.
Blue check. Let's go now. Yellow, 40. Set.
Here's a give up the middle. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
CD, that was an all-or-nothing drive to win this football game, and they rose to the occasion to take the lead here in the waning moments.
And how about how they got it done? No timeouts left. They take it downfield, execute perfectly, and get it done. Now they don't leave their opponent with a heck of a lot of time on the clock.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. And he's got his man in stride, complete. So they'll quickly now signal for the timeout. And it's definitely not looking good, but at least they'll have one final play to hope for that miracle and get him in the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
It's 4th down.
Bronco 80.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty, and with that, the ball game is over.
So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level from both of these offenses.